Hey bitch, Nikki D and Scooter in the house. What? Okay, today we're serving up some gym face. So about to go to the gym. I have kickboxing. Just want to like zhuzh up a little bit and look a little less trash. So let's get into it. I'm gonna let you go, baby. Okay. So yesterday we talked about skincare, so you can always have your skincare down already. I already have my sunscreen on, so I'm just gonna go ahead with the D'Alba First Spray Serum. This is just for like a little moisture, a little plump, and I want my face or canvas to be pretty wet when I go in with this stuff because we're using minimal product, so we just want it to spread really good. So do a little of that. You can also use your moisturizer or just leave it with the sunscreen. That's totally fine. Okay. Now, if you have any major blemishes that you're kind of irked by, right now I have this little keratosis I got burned off the other day. We're just going to dot on anything that's a little bit pigmented. And that way, when you go in with your foundation, you're not using a hell of a lot of it. You only need just a bit. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is grab a mediumly dense brush, kind of like this. This is a Sephora brush. It's the 06 Multitasker. And I like it because it doesn't look like you're wearing anything when you bop it out. It just kind of helps you dissolve the makeup. So let's go in with a setting spray. Today I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. And I just give my brush a little spray. You can even just spray your face. And then I'm just going to tap on top of wherever I did that. So it'll leave it on the area that I applied it, but also kind of smudge it into the rest. And that'll just take away the main pigment. And sometimes this is all I do. Because if you have a nice wet surface and you put on a couple dots, it'll blend it out. And look, I'm like evened out already. Do I have vitamin C in my hair? I do. Okay, cool. Now, that was my KVD lightweight full coverage concealer. I also like the Dior Forever Skin Concealer, but this one's a little bit light for me right now. I'll usually use that to highlight with, and I'll get into that when I do a full glam tutorial for you guys. The next step we want to go in with is some kind of tinted moisturizer or something like super light. I'm going to be sweating my balls off, so I really don't want like makeup on. So today I'm either going to do the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, my absolute go-to, or I have the IT Cosmetics CC Nude Glow. I like this because it has SPF 40. There's another version that has SPF 50, which is not phenomenal. My newest obsession is the Hourglass Veil. This is nice. It's a little bit dark for me right now, so we're going to put this away until I hit the beach a few more times. So I think we're going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury today. Are we? Yes, we are. And here's what I do. Take this. And I'm making dots just all over here. That's all you need. Boom. And what we're doing, we're just evening out the skin. I don't want to look like I'm wearing anything. I'm not trying to impress anybody but myself, okay? And I'm going to spray my brush and tap and roll. Note this. Tap and spread. If your face is nice and wet, it's going to do all the work for you. See, it just makes a nice little glow. And this is kind of what I've been wearing for foundation anyway, the no makeup look. I just feel as I get older, it just looks a lot more natural. Boom. You just have like a nice little glow. And I do sweat at kickboxing and constantly wipe my face and blow my nose, and somehow it looks nice and lived in by the time I'm out. Boom. That's it. And then we just want to add like a little pinch of color back to our cheeks. So I think I'm going to go in with the Benefit Cha Cha tint. And this one is a peach tone. Mango tinted lip and cheek stain. I'm going to use this for a lip too. That's going to be great. So let's just grab, I have one of these. You can use the back of a compact or something, or your hand. I just feel like the skin will absorb it, so you kind of waste your product. I'll put one little dash just like that. And then I'm going to take a stippling brush like this, and I'll take the tip and coat it like that. And I want to lift, right? So instead of focusing it here, I want to go up here. What blush, bitch? That's my natural blush. Just a little life. I do not like going in with this right on the skin because I often find it just doesn't blend out. So I remember being outside and my husband was like, did you get like injections today or something? I was like, bitch, I wish, you know? Because he saw little dots on my face. I was like, oh, it must be from my blush. So I'm keeping it up here on these temples. And then what I do is I just roll it over the nose and it gives you like that little sun-kissed look. And then whatever's left on your brush, I want you to just take on the tip of your head and on the chin. And that way everything is nice and unified, I say. Boom. Okay, and then sometimes I just take whatever's left on my brush and just kind of go around it like that. Boom. Easy. Okay. If you're really looking extra tired, I guess you could throw in some loose powder. My favorite right now is the Lock-It setting powder by KVD. For me, it's just the most blurring, amazing powder. So I'll take a very short, dense brush like this. I'll load it up, and then little pro trick, you take it on your hand and you warm it up like this. This takes off all the excess, and then you just want to, I go like this and I move my head and it gets it in that little divot. And see, it kind of just like fills it out. It just like looks so fresh. So I just put that right there. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Load the brush up, hand, and pop it in there. And rule of thumb, basically when you set your face, I really like just to set the inside, like anything here. So you're still glowy on your outside of your cheek, but you don't look wet and greasy. Boom. Okay, looking cute. So final and my favorite step forever and always, if I had to pick one part of my face to do if I was on a desert island, it would be lips, hands down. So one of my all-time favorite pencils is Spiffy by Morphe. I love it because it's very like lip toned, neutral toned. And if you're like maybe like something a little bit more on the brown side, more of a peach, not so pink, this is perfect for you. So I take a little cotton pad, whatever's left on my lips, take that off. We could take a little moisturizer here. Lana Lips Cocoa Nutter. And then we're gonna go with the pencil. Now, I don't wanna overdraw these. We're not going out, you know, on a date here. But I do wanna just define. Hey, you ain't going along for the ride, boy. It's like that. I'll get into a lip tutorial, but one thing I really love to do, here where you have your Cupid's bow, just ignore it and go almost like a semicircle. Just gives you like a little pout. The next thing I do, you can take a brush to do this, but we're kind of in a hurry here, so we're going to just shade the sides to give a little bit more dimension, a little more pucker. Okay, see what that did? Cool. And now I'm going to go back in with the cheek super gently because this is really bright, but just to give like a little bit of color. I'm going to stick it right in the middle like that and zhuzh it in just like that. Boom, fatty. Looks cute. Okay, and the very final step, guys, I just give it a quick spray. Voila, gym skin. Woo! All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're gonna go full glam in the next video. See you later.